Meet Yasmin, written by Sadia Faruqi. Read to you today by Gandhi. Yasmin the Explorer. One afternoon, Yasmin sat reading with Baba. A long time ago, explorers used big paper maps to find their way, Baba said. What's an explorer? Asked Yasmin. Someone who discovers new places. An adventurer, said Baba. Yasmin looked at the maps in Baba's book. There were straight roads and curvy roads. There were lakes, rivers, and forests. I want to be an explorer, she said. Well then, the first thing you'll need is a map, Baba replied. Yasmin clapped her hands. I'll make a map of our neighborhood. Good idea, Baba said. Yasmin found crayons and paper. She drew their house. Down the street was the market. Near that was the park. This is an excellent zone, Baba said, using his sweet name for her. Soon, Mama came in. Yasmin, I'm going to the farmer's market. Want to come with me? Yasmin jumped up. Yes, it will be an exploration. She could hardly wait as Mama got her hijab and her purse. Don't forget your map, Baba said. Every explorer needs a map. Mama and Yasmin walked down the street to the farmer's market. The air was fresh and smelled like flowers. This way to the market, Mama, Yasmin said, pointing at her map. The street was crowded. There were people everywhere. Hold my hand, Yasmin. I don't want you to get lost, Mama warned. Their first stop was the fruit seller. Mama bought strawberries and bananas. Yasmin sat down on the sidewalk and added the fruit seller to her map. The next stop was the bakery stall. It had all sorts of breads and they all smelled delicious. Thin ones and fat ones, big ones and small ones. Yum! 2 naans, please, Mama called out. Yasmin added the bakery stall to her map. There were so many good smells and things to see. Yasmin saw a man holding balloons. Down the street, a lady was selling roses. An ice cream truck was parked at the corner. Finally, she found what she was looking for. The playground. Yasmin was itching to explore. Mama, the park. I'll be right back. Yasmin ran over to the swings. Up, up, up. Then she headed to the sandbox. She would dig for buried treasure. Yasmin was having so much fun pretending. Then she thought of something. Where was Mama? Yasmin looked around, but there were too many kids. Uh-oh. Yasmin took a deep breath. I'm a brave explorer, she reminded herself. I can find my way back to Mama. She still had her map. She unrolled it and studied it. She looked toward the man with the balloons, then the lady selling roses, and the ice cream truck. She saw the fruit seller where Mama bought strawberries, and she saw the bakery stall where Mama bought the naan. But no Mama. Yasmin told herself not to cry. Explorers do not cry. Then she saw Mama's blue hijab. She ran toward her. Mama! There you are, Jasmine, Mama said. I was looking for you. You must tell me where you're going. I did, but you didn't hear me. I'm sorry, Yasmin cried. Let's go home and make dinner, Mama said and hugged Yasmin close. Baba will be waiting for us. Yasmin nodded. Next time she was exploring, she would take her map and her Mama. Yasmin the painter. On Monday in art class, Miss Aloud made an announcement. We're having an art competition on Friday. I hope you all enter. The winner will get a special prize. Everyone was really excited. Everyone but Yasmin. Yasmin was worried. She wasn't very good at art. Her circles were always lopsided, and her hearts never looked like hearts at all. What's the prize? Ali asked. That's a surprise, Miss Alex said. Jasmine frowned. On Tuesday evening, Baba came home with a box. Yasmin, I have a present for you, he called. Yasmin ran downstairs. What is it? A new puzzle? A craft kit? Baba helped her open the box. Oh, said Yasmin, paints. Yes, for the art competition on Friday. Look, there's an easel and canvases too, Baba said. Yasmin wrinkled her nose, but she said thank you, Baba, and took the supplies upstairs. On Wednesday after school, Mama showed Yasmin videos of famous artists. There was a man with a bow tie painting trees. There was an old woman painting mountains. Yasmin thought of her own messy, ugly artwork. She sighed. I'll never be as good as they are. Mama smiled. It's okay, John. You only have to try your best. But Yasmin still wasn't ready to paint. And on Thursday, Mama said, Yasmin, finish your schoolwork while I make dinner. Yasmin watched the video of the man with the bow tie paint again. He made it look so easy. She decided to give it a try. She set up her easel and paints, and she tried to copy him. Maybe a little flower. No. A tree was easy, wasn't it? No. Her pictures looked nothing like the ones on the video. Yasmin stomped her foot in frustration. Oops! Everything scattered around her. What a mess! Then she noticed something. Yellow paint had splotched on the top part of her canvas. She thought it looked like the sun. She took some brown paint and splashed it on the canvas too. Then she splashed some blue paint, then some green paint. Soon Yasmin's idea was taking shape. On Friday night, Mama and Baba walked with Yasmin to her school. It was weird and exciting to go to school at night. Miss Alex had decorated the cafeteria with balloons. Welcome, children, she said brightly. I can't wait to see what you created. Yasmin had a strange feeling in her tummy, like 100 soda pop bubbles. Principal Nguyen was the judge. He looked at Ali's mountains and Emma's basketball. He carefully studied each student's work. Yasmin pretended to drink her punch. Mama squeezed her shoulder. Don't worry, your painting is beautiful. Soon Mr. Nguyen tapped the microphone. The winner of the competition is Yasmin Ahmad. Yasmin couldn't believe it. Her splotchy metal painting had won. But wait, what was the mystery prize? A man entered the cafeteria. It was the painter from the videos. Yasmin, it's so nice to meet you, he said. For your prize, I'll be giving you painting lessons next week. I have to warn you, I'll probably make a mess. Yasmin replied. He laughed. Don't worry, I will too. Yasmin the builder. Miss Alex walked into class with a big box. We are going to build a city today, she announced. The students were very curious. They all crowded around Miss Alex as she opened the box. There are tubes and tape, long sticks and round wheels. There were connector circles in bright colors. Red, blue, yellow, and green. Yasmin watched as Miss Alex spread the building parts all over the reading rug. When can we start? Ali asked. He reached for a long stick. Not yet, replied Miss Alex. First you will draw your idea on paper. That way you'll know what supplies you will need. Boring, said Ali. Yasmin slowly pulled a paper from her desk. She doodled, she sketched, she sighed. How would these pieces on the floor turn into a city? She didn't know what to make. A roller coaster, an apartment, a zoo. Finally, Miss Alex told the students to begin their building. Think of everything a city has, she said, and be creative. Ali was quick. In a few minutes, he built a castle. A castle in a city? I wish I thought of that, Yasmin said. Emma was slower. Her church was very tall and had a pointy steeple. Now I need to make some people, Emma said. Yasmin sat in the corner watching the others. She chewed her lip. This was harder than she thought. Yasmin, why aren't you building something? Miss Alex asked. All the good ideas are already taken, Yasmin said. Oh, what do you like to do best in the city? Miss Alex replied. Yasmin shrugged. I like to take walks. But you don't need to build anything for that. Slowly, Yasmin joined 2 long sticks together. Then 2 more. She had an idea. At least she was busy. Crash! Yasmin's stick tower fell down to a pile. She hit her face in her hands. What a mess. Soon, the bell rang for recess. We can finish after we get back, said Miss Alex. The students left, but Jasmine stayed behind. In the quiet room, she stared at the buildings. There was Ali's castle and Emma's church. There was a school and 3 houses, a tall building that looked like a hotel, a grocery store and a gas station, and a movie theater. And Yasmin's messy heap. She could hear kids playing outside. "We may go for a walk this afternoon," she heard Miss Alex call out. That gave Yasmin an idea. She got to work, collecting all the leftover blocks and sticks and cardboard. She joined them together here and there. The recess bell rang out as she finished. Everyone came back in. Miss Alex was surprised. "Yasmin, what's this?" Yasmin smiled proudly. "The buildings were lonely. I joined them together with sidewalks and bridges. Now the people can take walks and visit each other." "Wonderful idea, Yasmin," said Miss Alex. Emma said, "Hooray for Yasmin, our bridge builder." Yasmin, the fashionista. Yasmin was bored. Really bored. "When will Mama and Baba come home?" she asked her grandparents. "I'm tired of doing crafts. I already made 3 braces and a crown." Nana looked up from her sewing. "They just left, Yasmin. Be patient. Surely they can have one evening out at a nice restaurant." Yasmin scowled. "They promised to bring me back dessert. They better not forget." Nana held up his book. "Come, do you want to read some of this story with me?" "No, thanks," Yasmin scuffled away. She wandered into Mama and Baba's room. Something shiny caught her eye. Yasmin crept into the huge closet. Brightly colored clothes hung from the rack. Satin kameez, silky hijabs, and beaded saris. It was like a rainbow swirling around the room. Jasmine couldn't help herself. She had to try on a new kameez that she saw. She twirled around, arms held out, eyes closed. "What's going on in here?" Nanny called out. Yasmin looked up in surprise. "Nanny, these will look good on you." She looped a hijab on Nani's head. She wrapped a shawl around her shoulders. "Now we're both fashionistas." Nani smiled. "I do look nice, don't I?" The giggles grew louder and the twirls grew faster until, oops, Nani stumbled. She stepped on the kameez that Yasmin was wearing. "Oh no!" It was ripped. Yasmin wailed. "What am I going to do?" Yasmin took off the kameez. Nani looked at the tear. "Don't worry. I'll tell your mom about it. All will be fine," she said. "I can fix it with my sewing machine." But the fabric was too thick. It broke the needle on the sewing machine. "I can fix the machine," Nana said, "just as soon as I find my glasses." Nana and Nani were busy fixing the sewing machine. Mama and Baba would be home soon. Yasmin didn't know what to do. She put on her pajamas. She tidied up her craft table. Then she got an idea. "I know how to fix a kameez," Yasmin shouted. She held up her glue gun. Nana tried the glue gun and presto, it worked. Then Yasmin had another idea. She took out the feather and the pom-poms and fabric pieces from her craft box. She cut and trimmed and taped them all into her pajamas. Now it was as brilliant and colorful as a peacock's tail, just like Mama's kameez. They heard Baba's car outside. "They're here," Yasmin squealed. "Let's surprise them." When Mama and Baba entered, the room was quiet and dark. Then Nana flicked the switch on. "Lights, music. Welcome to Yasmin's fashion show," he boomed. "Please prepare for our fashionistas to wow you." Yasmin entered and struck a pose. Her pajamas were shimmery. Her bangles tinkled. Then Nani joined her, modeling a colorful hijab. Yasmin and Nani paraded up and down the carpet, making sure not to fall. Nani waved like a queen. Mama clapped her hands to the music. Nana took pictures. Baba yelled, "Amazing, amazing!" Yasmin smiled and bowed. Then she fell onto the couch between Mama and Baba. "Whew, I'm starving," she said. "Did you bring me some dessert?" The end. Some things to think about and talk about with your parents. Yasmin's family speaks both English and Urdu. Urdu is a language from Pakistan. Maybe you already know some Urdu words. Baba, father. Hajib, a scarf covering for the hair. Jaan, life, a sweet nickname for a loved one. Kameez, long tunic or shirt. Mama, mother. Naan, flatbread baked in the oven. Nana, grandfather on mother's side. Nani, grandmother on mother's side. And a sari, a dress worn by women in South Asia. Here are some Pakistani facts and a taste of Pakistan. A mango lassi. Make yourself a flower motif bookmark and read more about the author and the illustrator. The end. Be blessed.